Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Bayern Booed or Bust. I'm Booed FM and as always, thanks for coming back. Can't believe I'm on episode 5 already. I know it's not a lot. I mean, Dr. Benji, 5 days and he'd be on episode 5. But for me, it's quite good and I've got myself into a system with this series. I've changed how I do it compared to Booed in the Hood with Huddersfield, you know, the last series. Hopefully going forward it'll be as it has been. And there'll be an episode, 2 days off, episode, 2 days episode. I work full time. I've got a baby boy and a wife. But I've got into a routine now, so that's how it's going to be going forward. It's been lovely today. I hate summer, I'm not going to lie. Sweaty at work. I've got hay fever, so my eyes have been itching. I just want to rip my eyeballs out today. It's been killing me. Plus, this game can annoy you, and it's starting to annoy me. You remember last episode, it was all happy times. Away form was getting better. We're in the top half of the table. How times can change. Let's have a look at what's been going on. Here we are on the fixture list, and today we're joined by the lovely Tracy, who looks lovely in a German get-up. Is that Lederhosen? I don't know, but she's fit. We've gone for brunette today. And as you can see, that first result was at home. We played Hertha Berlin in the Bundesliga, and it was a 1-1 draw. Felgenhauer got our goal, but yeah, drop points there. Next up, we went away to Hoffenheim, and our away form kicked back in, and we got beat 1-0. Now, I'm not being funny, but they lost the men. They were down to 10 men. We should have won. I mean, average rating wise, we were poor. But chances wise, we did okay. We should have won that game. Now in Germany, and I forgot about this, being English, they have a winter break, but in that winter break, they organise a few friendlies to stay fit. I mean, I don't understand how that's a break when you're still playing games, but that's what they do. And the board, the club itself, arranged 3 friendlies. I had nothing to do with it. And these are the 3 friendlies they arranged. They arranged one versus Hamburger, a one versus Chernomor Varna, never heard of them, and then another one versus Sennehof something. Now, the Hamburger one, brilliant. That's who we're playing today. So I'm buzzing with that because we got to play them, and it was a bit of a warm-up against them, and that warm-up was a draw. We drew 1-1. Next, we drew 0-0 away to Cherno, and then we played that Sennehof team and away again, and we won 3-0. All them 3 games, apart from Hamburger, played a few first teamers, but the other 2 I used to play my backups. Next game was the first of 2 really tough games on the bounce, and we had a away trip to Leverkusen, and it was 0-0. Very close, it could have gone anyway. They could have nicked it, we could have nicked it. So away from home, I'll take that point. We then played Red Bull and got beat 3-2 at home. I'm not being funny, but what a game. This would have made a fantastic live com. But I'm concentrating on the cups this year because I think that's where we've got the best chance of doing something. But yeah, that was a missed opportunity because you'd have loved that game. I know we got beat, but you'd have loved that game. It was well good, some really good goals. An absolutely fantastic performance from Felgenhauer. Even Ben scored as well, so it wasn't too bad. But this one was bad. Bochum, a team I think we should be beating. We went to their place away again and we got spanked 2-1. And if I'm honest, at the end of this game, I think, you know, I made a decision about my tactic. It was time to scrap this tactic I've been using. I'm going to use a different tactic, and then I'm also going to build another tactic going forward. But we'll get into all that at a later stage. Right, let's get straight on to the Bundesliga table, and we've dropped down to 10th. Dropped a couple of places. Ben's dropped out the goal scoring charts as well, which is disappointing. But it's just one of the things. We're not supposed to be where we are now, so I can't get disheartened too much. Dortmund are still out of the European spots. I find that crazy for a team that's won the title so many times in the last few years. They won the title this year, the champions at the minute. They've not started very well, have they? I mean, the goal difference is on 0. I mean, we've got a better goal difference than them. Now, the board are happy with me. I think I'm doing better than they thought. I'm doing well in the cup. We're doing well in the league. We're above 14th, which is where we predicted to finish. And they've given me the option to change the season expectations. I'm not going to, though. I'm not silly. I don't want to put any extra pressure on myself this first season. It's right at the bottom. Let's keep it there. So anything I do above that is going to look more. The better I do, it'll look better for me. So I'm keeping that as it is. But they're that happy with me. They've offered me a new deal. They came to me with that deal, and it's decent. They've offered me a new contract, 34 grand a week, 2 years. So you know, at least if I don't get sacked, the series is safe for a couple of seasons. And I think there's a clause in it. Yeah, there's a clause in it as well for if I go down. But yeah, they're happy with me. and I'm happy to sign it. I mean, they want me to develop young players with the club's youth system. That's what this series is all about. And that's it. That's the one thing they want me to do, so I'm happy with that. Now I want to look at different things around the world in this virtual future that we're in right now in my series. And I am a Manchester United fan, so I had a look at Man United. I had a nosy, see how they're doing, and I couldn't believe it. Jose Mourinho was the manager for 7 years. After he's left, Luis Enrique has been manager for 13 years. He's hardly won a single trophy, and he's been the manager for 13 years. They must really like him. That is some loyalty for someone who hasn't won a thing. So it got me thinking, who's been winning the Premier League and Champions League? I mean, I'll look at other leagues later, but let's have a look at them. Now here we are with the Premier League history. And as a Manchester United fan, I want to cry. It's basically been a two-horse race for the entire 20 years I've holidayed into the future. Arsenal dominated, City have popped up, and it's been Arsenal City. Them as a top two. I mean, United have come third, Liverpool, Chelsea have been up there as well. Tottenham got a third place. But that's pants. That makes me want to jump ship and win a title with Man United. And over to the Champions League, and yeah, City have finally won one. They've won 3 of them. I'm well happy with that. Dortmund managed to win one at the early days. Monaco have got one. Paris Saint-Germain won it 2. But Arsenal, look at how many Arsenal have won. They are so overpowered. No offence, Arsenal fans, but Arsenal are well overpowered, I think, in this year's game. Now, as we are around the halfway mark, I was going to show you some how many players are developing, but I've had an idea at the end of the season, especially some of the key players, my main players. I'm going to show you what they look like at the start of the year. I'm going to do a nice little graphic, and we'll compare how they're looking at the end of the season. We'll have a really good look at that at the end of the year and see how much they have actually developed, because we've got great facilities and great staff, so I am expecting them to develop, because a lot of them are playing, especially like the centre half, Parisot, and Ben, my striker, and Bukowski. Players I really expect to improve, and I'll have a look at that at the end of the year. But right now, halfway point, I thought let's have a look at a few things with the squad, and here I've arranged it by average rating, and at the top you can see it's Abadola or Abadali or whatever his name is, forget him obviously. The main man this year so far is Rene Ben. 22 games, scored 15 goals, and he's my best player. He's been fantastic. Played most of the season as a lone striker. Yeah, I just want him to get a few greens, a few, finishing. I'd like his finishing to be 18. Next is Paula, my auntie Paula. Look, second best player in my team. Only played 11 times though, but scored 4, set up 5, but doing really well. Followed by Mask, who I'm really impressed with. I wasn't expecting too much from him this year. Central midfielder, but he's done a great job. Behind him, Svelgenhauer. Again, a player I really rate, but I think he's had a few injuries this year. Hopefully, he can get over them and start playing a bit more, because he's a good player. Behind him is Bukowski, who I think, stat-wise, attribute-wise, is my best player. I expect him to be a little higher. I want a little bit more from him. Now, one little thing I want to do is have a look at some of the players we've lost over the last few years, especially when we got relegated a couple of years ago. We're going to have a look at 3 of them, 3 of the biggest that have left us over the last 3 years since that relegation, and 3 decent players. One of them, oh man, why couldn't he stay? If he'd have stayed, he'd be a game changer. Anyway, we're on the first lad here. He's called Esteban Yezaquel, French, 3 caps for France. He's only worth 13.5 million. He did leave us for quite a bit. Now, he's not a world beater, don't get me wrong, but he's a decent left back. He'd be in my squad. He's only 24 as well. So I'm a bit gutted he left. Next up we're on Akif Khan, Turkish, 128 caps for Turkey, a right back, and a very good right back. He's only worth 9.5 million, he's 30, I bet he was a lot better a few years ago, but he's a good right back I think. He's not very quick, his tackling ain't great, but all around he looks like a good player, and again someone who will definitely be in my team. And we'll finish with the best and possibly the most heartbreaking, and that is Thomas Beckers. Beautiful sounding name, beautiful German name. Reminds me of Boris Becker, the tennis player, do you remember him? Yeah, 30 years old, 85 caps for Germany, scored 29 goals, attacking midfielder. He'd be amazing, wouldn't he? I'm absolutely devastated. I mean, look how good he is. His first touch, his technique, his composure, his anticipation, his natural fitness. He's 18, he's going to have the longest career ever. I will never be able to re-sign him. Passing's good. Free kick taker. Makes you want to actually cry your eyeballs out. Oh, Thomas. Right, on to today's live com, and we're in the DFB Pokal, and we're playing Hamburger, who have just played a few minutes ago, ish, about half an hour ago, in a friendly. It was 1-1. They're a good team. They're a great team. They've got a fantastic stadium and all. This is another stadium. I keep finding these stadiums, and they're amazing. Such great facilities in the Bundesliga. I need to go. The plan is when my little boy's a bit older, I have got German heritage. I want to trace that heritage. I'm going to take my son, and one of the things I want to do with him is go to a Bundesliga game. Now, one thing in Germany I found out is you get a ticket. That ticket is quite cheap, right? Gets you on the bus and the train and everything. So, we should do this. And honestly, I'd take less quality players in the Premier League and have this kind of thing in football. I think it's amazing. But yeah, fantastic stadium and a fantastic club. You look at that history. Again, I'm learning as I go. The Champions League winner, they won it ages ago, but they've got a Champions League trophy in their cabinet, which is something to be very proud of. And here we are with the manager. His name is Marvin Plattenhardt, German, 45 years old. So when this game starts, I'm assuming he's just a young player. Those of you who are more clued up than I am, which isn't hard, with the Bundesliga, will probably know who this kid is. On to the captain, and he's called Herbert Voges. Is it Voges? Voges? I'm appalling. I can just make it up. But he's 28 years old, 54 caps for Germany. He's a right back, and he's an all-round very good player. He's got no greens, but all-round he's very good. He's only got one pink. You know what I mean? His physicals are decent. He's a tidy right back. You can see why he's got caps. Here we are with their key player, and he's called Admir Hoxer, 23-year-old German, got one cap, but he's a young lad. And he looks very good. Attacking midfielder, a player I'd like in my team. Decision making, vision, technique, all very good. Nice player. Got room for improvement as well. Yeah, I'd love a few more players like Admir. Here we are with the team lineups. And like I said when I was going through the results, the previous results, I was going to make a tactical change, and I am doing. As you know, if you watch the whole series, I've been talking about that strikerless tactic that I wanted to try out. I wanted to try one for a long time. My friends sorted me one out, which I've played around with a bit. I had a go with changing it, put me on stamp on it, but that's it. And they've gone for the same formation we have been playing, but recently it's just not working. In previous series, I've had this tried and tested tactic, which I might bring back in this series. Everything's worth a go. But the one I've made for this series does well in points. There's moments when it's amazing, but it's just gonna be, you know how it goes. This game, it's just not working. So I want to try something new, and it'll put them off their guard, won't it? They're probably expecting me to come with the same tactic that they're playing, and I'm going to rock up with this thing and hopefully blow them out the water, because I want to go on a good cut run. So anyway, here is the team, and we've got Forlis in goal. We're going to have a back three of Tittanel, Parisot and Dampfling. Wing backs are going to be Mask on the left, who's been playing in the centre, but he can play there. Riegers on the right. In the middle we've got Tok and Fertzel. And then my top three is going to be Lazaridis, Ben and Mamaj. Here we are with the press report. Now they're saying it's a tough one to call, but Bayern will be low on confidence after a poor run of form. Fair play. And that should be just enough to see Hamburger SV through. They're also favourites. They're at home as well. I'm just hoping this change of tactic just takes them off guard, man. You never know, dear. You never freaking know. I'm going to be calm. Chilled out, man. And say, we're huge underdogs, so there's no pressure on you to succeed. Go out there and show everyone what you've got. Now, I expected more green than that, I'll be completely honest, but come on, lads. In today's DFB Pokal game, it's Hamburger SV versus Bayern Munich. Kick off here today. I cannot wait to get going. I can't wait to see how this tactic works, because it's going to be very different than my all-out attack. Throwing for Hamburger again, right? One thing I don't know, and someone might be able to tell me this, but Hamburger got blue, like blue, but they don't play in blue. Why? Does anyone know that? It just seems weird to me. I thought they'd have a blue kit. Look, stadium blue, badge is blue. Don't get it. Now here they come. A lot of early pressure here. 25 minutes in, not a lot's happened. This first half has been poop. I mean, absolutely poop. This tactic has created nothing. Everything I normally play is all out attack. Get that ball down the wings, whip it in, get it away. Oh, come on, man. And this, I ain't created, we ain't done nothing. We ain't had one shot on target. Here we are, can we do something? I mean, nothing's happening. We've still not had a shot on target. It's nearly half an hour gone. We've got more the ball, and I always say this, I'm not bothered about possession, I'm more about creating chances. So I'm not massively in love at the minute with this tactic. We'll see, I might change it up in a bit. Come on boys, can we get a one shot off? Just one shot will do me. Have a shot from there, anywhere. Here's Lazaridis, always Mamage, have a crack. But yeah, we've now had 2 shots, they've had 3. We're dominating the ball, but I just want a bit more from the lads. I'm going to have to shout something. Right, I've just been assertive and demanded more, because this first half's been appalling. We're in injury time, this has got to be it. Is that that's a bloody penalty. Brilliant, just at the end of the first half. What a freaking time to give away a penalty. Come on, man. Come on, Foolish. You can be an hero. You can be an hero. You can be an hero. Come on, man. We don't want to go in 1-0 down. Come on. Do the arm wave. Do the arm wave. Get in. Saved it. Get in. Come on. Get in. No, you don't want to go in, do you? There's nothing worse than letting a goal in right at the end of the first half. You just go in with your heads down. That's just hopefully giving everyone a lift. Oh, man. I'm hyped. Anyway, right. I'm going to be assertive. I'm going to say, get back out there and grab us that 1 goal to win this. That's all we need is a freaking goal. Again, no greens. Hamburger and cheese have kicked off the second half. I'm going to change this tactic soon if nothing happens because it's been a yawn fest. Right, early corner, Mamage to take it. They defended that really well. Come on, can we get a red shirt on this? Come on, well done. Come on, kid. Let's pass that out to Mamage on the wide on the right. Lovely cross low, my favourite kind of cross, and they've got it away. Here we go. I like this. Start the second half, 5 minutes in. And it's been all us. That was pants though, man. Oh, that could be a fail. Could be a fail. Ben, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Get in. Another fail of the week. Come on, man. Watch this here. Watch this. What was he doing? That was just so poor. It hurt my eyeballs. And then Ben, what a finish, man. You don't even need to play up front. Right, I've just assertively told him to concentrate. Just over half an hour ago here. It's not been the most exciting game for chances. Oh my god, that was good though, wasn't it? So yeah, 5 for us, 6 for them. No one's at the woodwork. Oh, that was a bit of a long ball. He's going to get onto that. Oh, that was beautiful. What a finish. Watch this here. Bit of a long ball, headed on. Watch this but I love this. I know it's against me, but look at that. Ping. Oh man, that's class. But I passionately told them to get forward. I know I've not got no strikers. I know it's not been that exciting, but I'm going to stick with it for a bit. And maybe another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And if not, I'm going to change this tactic up completely. And just try something. Because I really want to get through in this cup. I really want to get through. Versal, cheeky back heel. Like it. Ben lays it off to Lazaridis. Lazaridis. Poor finish, man. Before I change anything, I'm going to change some players. I'm going to bring on 3 fresh legs. Bukowski's coming on. Kalagarigis is coming on. And Kalek is coming on. Let's go. Right, here we are. I've got my favourite hat on today. I had this when I was a kid. It was the first ever hat I ever got. Lovely ball. And it's what made me love hats. Lovely ball. Lovely finish. Oh, I talked about my favourite hat. And we scored. Super sub. Lovely ball. Similar to them before in a way. Calagarinis, what a finish. The goalkeeper under him should have saved that. 2-1. I talked about my lucky hat, my favourite hat. And we scored. But yeah, I didn't. This is new. But, oh, go on. Go on. Lucky hat. Bukowski. Oh, here we go. Come on, lads. Come on. Here's Tetinelli. Give it to Bukowski now on the left. Bukowski to Ben. Ben. Oh! 3-1. Look at this. Lovely ball from Bukowski. Nice cheeky pass to Ben. Ben first touch, then pass it straight away. Kalagarigis again. Can't miss from there. 3-1. This game's just changed on its head, man. Absolutely changed on its head. I was losing faith for his tactic, and now it's in full flow. Oh, come on. Can it be 4? Should have been 4. And again, pressure from us is all us. But we're well into injury time here now. This might be the last attack. Kalagarigis who's come on. And that's it. Full time here. Buzzing with that. Super sub. I was this close to changing that tactic. This close. Made 3 changes. 3 great changes because Bukowski was involved. Kalagarigis came on and changed the game for us. Oh, I might have to stick with this tactic for a bit, but we needed that. Quarter final. And we have got some bang average teams left in this. Now don't get me wrong, Schalke are in it, Wolfsburg are in it, Leipzig are still in it. But then we've got one team, FC... How do you say that? Eggersberg. Not got a freaking clue how you say that. And then there's Ingolstadt, Köln. So, come on. Let's have one of them. Let's avoid Leipzig. Right, let's get going. Here we go, here we go. There we go. Leipzig, no thank you. Nice one. Get one of the big boys out of the way. Schalke, no. Köln, oh, come on. Ingolstadt, I'll have them. No, we've got the team. The team I can't pronounce. Awesome. If you know how to pronounce it, can you let me know in the comments? The confirmation of the quarterfinal draw against FC Erzgebirge. Please help me, somebody. Episode 6, and a massive episode really against a team. Alright, I've never heard of him, but wow, we could be potentially be in the semi-finals, way further than I ever thought we were going to be in the DFB Pokal. But we're now going to be facing a few teams first, and not as many as normal because obviously I want to highlight the cup. So we're just going to play 3 games off camera in between this episode and the next. And that first game is going to be against someone very familiar, Hamburg, at home in the Bundesliga. They might come out as differently. They'll be interested to see. We'll find out. Then we're playing Wolfsburg, massive game, massive club, away in the league. And then we've got Stuttgart at home in the league. So that's 3 big games against 3 big clubs. Just hopefully we can pick up some points out of that. Well, there you go. That is the end of episode 5. And a good episode because, you know, I started off quite depressed. Form wasn't great. We dropped down in the league. The tactic wasn't working. But it's always nice. We've changed the tactic up. It worked for us. We beat a very good side in Hamburg and we're through to the quarterfinal of the DFB Pokal. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to smash the like. If you're new to my series and new to me, feel free to subscribe and come on this journey with us. Don't forget to check out the introduction, episode 1. I'll put a link down to all the previous episodes below if you want to catch up and find out what's been going on. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. I loved having you here with me. Have a nice day. Be safe. Enjoy this weather while it lasts. Auf Wiedersehen.